Hello, welcome back to another exciting episode. We hope you enjoy it. Oh, don't forget, if you could please check out our Patreon page at patreon.com/ResslerMania. We'd really appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe. We really like seeing those numbers go up, and we appreciate everyone who has subscribed in the past, so thank you very much. Now, without further ado, on with the video. Here to show you my watering system that I just put in, that I talked to you about on my last video. And it actually has 4 different zones, so I'll show you that in a moment. And here we go. This is my old watering system. I just had a single out, and of course on the other side was a manual. So essentially what I had to do, I just had one hose going down through and watering all of my plants, which of course by the end I didn't have too much water at all, so that was not working out very well. So what I did, I went out and I got a Melnor 4-zone watering system, and this is what it looks like. You see the 4 zones down here, 1, 2, 3, 4. And they're hooked into hoses right into here, and of course this is piped out all the way down. I had to mow, so sorry about that. There's some grass there, but it goes all the way down underneath my fence and then into my garden, and then it goes around to the different zones. Now, one thing that I thought was really interesting on this is when you look at the screen, when you go to program this thing, it's really quite simple. All you do, see if I can get a little better there you go, is, for instance, on zone 2, you can put on, whoops, there we go. You can go ahead and program when you want the water to start, how long you want it to water, and how many times a day. So in other words, every 6 hours starting at 4:30. So that gives me, of course, 4 times watering every 5 minutes. So every 6 hours within a 24-hour period, starting at 4:30 in the morning. There's also a digital manual system that you can do. There you go. There's also a rain delay. But what I have is I have an automatic rain delay. And that system is kind of neat. Really is just a sensor that goes into the ground, and by Wi-Fi, with that little critter right there, it'll sense if the water is way too wet, then it just simply won't water. So I think that's kind of cool. So I'll show you the different zones that I have set up, and also that sensor. This is the rain sensor I was talking about. See if I can pull this thing out. Now this rain sensor is the Aqua Sentry. As you can see, you can have it off. Sensing just a little bit of rain, whole lot of rain, and soaking rain. So if any time my garden is, again, really wet, it will sense it in the soil from the sensor on the bottom, and it will not water the garden. Different zones that I have, you will see that, again, I have 4 pipes coming out. 1 splits off and is going to go to my old section, which also goes out towards the front of my house. I have zone 2, which of course is the garden that you saw here. And of course the pipes all the way down. And I have my extensions coming up that in the near future I can go ahead and hook on drip irrigation. So I have an extension coming up here into an elbow, and then that will feed the new watering system. Now at the end of zone 2, you can see it kind of breaks off here. I have 2 going that way, which would be my zone 3 and 4. And then this zone 2 comes out and around this way and underneath. And this is the drain that I put in. So in the winter time, even though this is going to be under a lot of soil, I still don't want it to freeze because there's a slight chance it would. So that'll be my drain to drain all the water out. And also, if I wanted to extend another one of these down the side, I can do that. So I can make even more food for myself and spend more of my money. But on zone 3, you can see I have it coming out. I'm going to have a whole bunch of these going down all of my plants. Now these are my annuals that will be here year after year. You know, like my blackberry, Marionberry. Oh, by the way, that big thing at the end there that was coming up, that's a goji berry. That's not doing too well this year because of the heat. I have black raspberry. I have purple raspberries. I have yellow raspberries. And I have red raspberries. Then we start zone 3. Excuse me, zone 4. Zone 4 would be on the other side of my house. Over there, of course, is zone 2. Zone 3 on the back, and zone 4 here on the other side. Now, as you see, I'm still working on this side quite a bit, but I do have zone 4 hooked up, so at least I have a little bit of water going in there. That helps me out. Now, this side, of course, I have let go quite a bit because I've been working on the other side, but still have a lot of volunteer plants that came up this year, which is fantastic. So essentially, that is my watering system as of right now. So thank you for watching. If you like what you saw, or you have any questions about that, please let me know by using the comments below. I also request that you give me a thumbs up. And please subscribe. The more subscribers I get, then the more videos I'm going to do. And of course, the more comments I'm going to get and more questions. So I do like to do these. I'm still learning, so I thank you for bearing with me. But again, the more comments, the more questions, the more I would do for you. Thank you, and have a great day.